Nice Live 37. Let's kick it off. It didn't sound great, but it was right on time. Christmas beer. Because we're taking it back to 2019 Christmas energy tonight, folks. Juice this in the headphones for a second. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Nice Live, a live stream hosted by me. I'm Ricky Reed. I'm a record producer and an artist and a guy, someone who cares about some things, not all things. My light's a little bright. Ooh, that's nice. That's a mood. Wait, oh, that's the level I should have been at. 37 live streams. Quickly approaching 40. Just like me. True, though. I turned 38 a couple weeks ago. 38 is, that's some real shit, man. That's like, definitely thinking about death more often at 38. But, still feeling good. Still feeling good. Sorry, I'm rolling up the sleeves of my. Got to be able to, hit the. How's everybody doing? Checking in. How you guys feeling? Quarantine hair is getting so long. Can you see the? Wait. Not just trying to show off the gray, but let me show you some. I got like a whole. You can't see, but I got a whole tail going now. Still here. Wow, so much going on. Big week. St. Panther got a write-up in the LA Times today. Thank you, Randall, for that. That was amazing. We had the roommate video we launched last week. We're going to show that in a little bit. We're still raising money for 3 community owned and led grassroots organizations, different parts of the country. The Good Life Garden in Brooklyn, New York, Native Renewables in the Navajo Nation, and Scope in South LA. So if you are in here and you are interested in helping out, these are organizations that do fight against climate change. They provide green jobs, create green spaces, and even are involved in COVID mutual aid, which is trying to help people that are really having a lot of trouble right now, because it is a fucking tough time, man. It is a tough time. Wow, the shit is hitting the fan, huh? Not just in terms of COVID, but I'm more referring to all the political stuff. It has been like insane whiplash vibes. I want to know how everybody is feeling in the chat. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 what you're working with. I don't have my drum machine up right now. I got this synth, so I'm limited on what I can do for you tonight. But let me see. Maybe I can find some nice energy here. Oh my god. Yo, wait a minute. This is going to be hilarious. There's nothing better than stock loops, stock samples. Might have to rip some of those in a minute here. Let me know how you're feeling. On a scale of 1 to 10, please include the decimal point. I'm going to jam some stock sounds on here. What's up? Sarah, 8.3. My brother's coming in town this weekend. Is it going to be like this when your brother arrives? Let's see the next person. The comment. Okay, Vazen 8.3. Just listen to the new My Morning Jacket album and I'm feeling it. Jim James is a guest tonight. Should this be his intro music? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest for you tonight. He's getting louder. Why is it so loud? No. Oh boy. There we go. Robert was a 5. Got you up to an 8. Jim will bump it up to a 10. Yes, yes, yes. Jim is special. Special guy. I cannot wait to talk to him. Claire Rudolph got your new puppy. A 10. Love it. Claire, thank you for the question last week that led to our mammalian dive reflex answer from Dr. Ali Matud. That was cool. Alex, a vicarious 9.4. Heard some exciting things. Yeah, you are winking as hard as a guy can wink. I'm going to be remixing a song by one of Alex's friends that I met through his remix tonight. It's going to be very cool. What's up, Ben Kramer? Good to see you. Derek Murray, 6.7. Derek, this stock demo is for you. Abdullah, whose song I'm going to be remixing, this stock sample is for you. Pensive. Okay, we're off to a good start. I'm just going to keep... Can we do just like 2 more? Let's see what this is. I want to go back to that one that was insane. Was it this one? No, wait, was it this one? Ladies and gentlemen, wait, let me get out my... Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, it keeps getting louder. Sorry, goofing. So yeah, Czar, I'm saying a true hit. I mean, you can find pretty inspiring stuff, weird stock sounds. It's definitely underrated. I mean, my favorite shit is to get like a goofy synth or like especially like rack mount synths is like $90, like a Planet Fat or something, and just go through all the stock sounds. You find the most crazy stuff. So wow, I'm just so excited for this. This is gonna be tight. I think we're gonna move right along. We got everybody's temperature check here. Everybody's feeling good. I like that. I feel like I haven't said what my number is yet. I think tonight, kind of been a doozy of a week. Some new things going on in my world, but almost done with a big project. A couple things coming soon. I can do high 6, 6, 8, 6, 8. I got some nerves tonight. Ooh. That's cute. So, let me see if my first guest is ready. So, you guys are probably all familiar with this by now, but in celebration of the album I'm putting out, instead of spending money on advertisements, things like that, we thought it would be cool to instead take that money and match some donations to some great community organizations, like I just mentioned. We're going to first have a woman named Sarah Shanley Hope. She is the person who sort of brought me into this world, showed me that climate justice is racial justice. That you can't talk about climate without talking about race, and that a lot of the solutions that we need to get things done are actually not so far away and impossible. A lot of them are right around the corner. It all starts with local action, etc. So the groups that we're focusing on, of course, are all these amazing Black and brown owned and led groups that are doing amazing work in their communities. So we're going to bring her out for a second. If you guys didn't see, me and Ethan, who's in the chat, our editing guru, also a guy who likes to come for me sometimes in the edits. I don't know why you do that, bro. I don't know why. But you and I worked really, really hard on this one. We're going to watch the horizontal version of it because it's a little goofy to have... You'll see what I mean. But we worked really, really hard on this video, and I'm excited to show it to you. We're going to get into it right now. This is about the first group that we featured. It's actually Dwendita's Community Garden. That's how I heard about it. It was founded by Kofi Thomas. It's in Bushwick, New York. I would have Kofi on the show, but Kofi runs a garden and has to get up at 4 a.m. every day, so this is way past his bedtime. But we're going to check it out right now.
Hey, I am at the Good Life Garden, a testament to what happens when community comes together. This was a space that was used as a trash dump for years. Neighbors came together, cleaned it up, and now we grow food, we offer workshops, have live music and entertainment to show each other what we can do when we come together and grow.
Hey, how awesome is that? Literally was a trash dump, and they turned it all the way around. Now people are growing food there. Just an amazing story, amazing person. That's Kofi Thomas. Me and DJ Stanfill, we were talking about having him on so that we could ask him all of our gardening questions. I don't know if that would be, I'm sure a guy who runs a community garden is just like, you seriously want to ask me about why your cucumbers aren't producing right now? Fucking amateurs. No, he's very nice. He wouldn't say that. But I'm sure he answers enough gardening questions all day that, might be a little much. So, give it up for Ethan. Ethan's in the chat. Wrench Gang. Fantastic work on that, Ethan. Gonna just drop this one on you. Let's check out our camera angles tonight. We got this one. Yeah, we're going all the way tonight. This is the worst sounds. How do I... Let's see, where is it? Oh boy. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to attempt to bring in our first guest here. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I do a long intro when I'm trying to get my my tech up and running. Here we go. From the Solutions Project, Miss Sarah Shanley Hope. Hello.
Hey, Ricky.
How you doing?
So good to be on. Good. How are you?
Good to see you. You got a nice, crispy connection.
All right.
No one is streaming Moana currently. Is what I'm seeing.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
5 minutes ago.
Yes. Welcome to that. Have you watched one of these before? It's okay if you haven't.
I have. I saw the one where Real Magic came together because that we both had a hard week that week, and that
Mm.
was beautiful. And then I have to out myself. I was watching before I came on this
Ah,
morning.
nice. Nice. That's
So I
good.
heard you. You basically called me your climate justice mama. That I brought you into this world of climate justice, which
It's true.
that was funny.
It's totally true. I mean,
Thank you.
I, we've talked about this like since, of course, especially for me, since becoming a father, the way this kind of stuff like lines up in my head gets a lot more intense. Um, but and living where I live in Los Angeles, wildfires are a constant threat. There's all this stuff, but I think
Yeah.
the when you meet somebody whose job this is, who does this work, obviously you have to put up with a shit ton of gloom and doom in your day to day, but also you understand things and positive you see positive things happening. You actually are on the front lines of seeing like some progress and some change. And I thought the first thing to do that would be exciting, like, would be to ask you about, like, here's a good example. The other day I saw that I think it's the LADWP, no, SoCal Gas
Okay.
is suing, basically suing some new amazing environmental protection laws that I think the state has passed, which obviously to see them suing is like, you fucking knuckleheads, but also a good sign. Tell us, for everybody who out there who says like that the whole ship is going down right now, tell us some signs that you see that we could be trending in a positive way.
Well, here's one from LA that is on the theme of knuckleheads suing the good stuff. So, oil companies sued kids to keep these kids were fighting in Wilmington as part of Stand LA and Communities for a Better Environment, really great organizations in LA. And the kids won a lawsuit to keep oil drilling, from their school grounds, like within like no one would want drilling within 2,500 feet of your school.
Oh my.
And these knucklehead oil companies countersued them, but the kids won. So this is about a year ago. So the high school students beat them in court. They're on scene. And so there's like one example just in terms of legal stuff, but our work
Right.
is not even in the courtroom. It's
Right.
really at the neighborhood level,
Right.
and it's super inspiring. It's something that I appreciate about your show and about the fans that are watching and
Mm-hmm.
artists that are watching is that you don't shy away from the gloomy feelings. It's
Mm-hmm.
important to experience that
Right.
and not deny that, because you get into the mess that we're in if you deny that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stay there and you don't also see the really great things,
Right.
that's
I
hard too.
I think that you can. I think you can almost harness a lot of energy from sitting in sadness or letting yourself feel all the way there and talking to other people about it. It's when for me, and I used to do this. I was a major culprit of this, but like I used to just be the like everything's cool, everything's fine guy.
Right. Yeah.
And when you deny yourself how you're feeling so often, it's like it's exhausting. It sucks the life out of you. And you're right. I mean, I totally forgot about that. We were working on an initiative that week that Real Magic got made. And what
Yeah.
we were working on didn't happen, and it was really, really hard. So I think what you're basically saying is you're a songwriter and you need to get cut in on the song, is kind of what I'm picking up.
Yes, that is what I'm pitching you on today.
Great.
No, I mean, I think one of the, we're supporting three really great organizations in Los Angeles and
Mhm.
Brooklyn and the Navajo Nation as part of Room Aid. Please donate to Remade.
I need to have a, I have a, this is going to be the song that I play when, if we get a donation, I'm going to hit this button. Oh, God, that's so bad. Hold on. Maybe this. No. Sorry. Bear with me. There we go. This is going to be my donation music every time we get one. Just like a over-the-top bad Michael Bay.
You gotta have different levels. Like, have one for, like, the...
Yes.
All those $5, like, that's a chorus.
Yep,
then the people that drop...
Oh, dude, I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready. Yeah, in the chat, if you donate, I'm gonna give you a custom musical styling. So, got that going for you. Yeah, man. So,
but I mean, Wahala Johns and Native Renewables is a story that is like, the Navajo Nation has been hit hard by COVID. One of the still the hottest spot in terms of people getting COVID and not surviving. Ugh. And a lot of that is because of the infrastructure, hundreds of years of colonialism and oppression and genocide. Right. There's not, so many homes don't have running water. So if you talk about washing your hands, they don't have running water. Wahala Johns and Native Renewables has been doing work in Navajo where Wahala and her whole team, Suzanne, everybody's from there. Mm-hmm. And they've been focused really on the energy infrastructure. So there are 15,000 homes throughout Navajo Nation. So that's Arizona, New Mexico, without electricity. So this is within the United States without electricity, then hit by COVID. And so this very dark time. Yeah. A lot of trauma, a lot of sadness and grief and anger. And at the same time, the community coming together to solve shit and figure out, okay, out of this, what can we build? And so there's a lot of money coming in. As a part of the COVID response. Speaking of a lot of money coming in, let's see. We just got a $20 donation from Alexander Frieden, and also from Amanda Chattison, $50. I don't know what this song is going to be. Amazing. I hope it's cool and funny. Nice. Oh, we got another one, $20 from Vazen. What? Wait, I got you. Let me find a good one here. Hold on. These are all so bad. Wow. Jake, another 20. Let me see if I can find a good one for Jake. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jake. You deserve better. I got you. We're going back to this one. Oh, that's a good one. People in the chat, that's awesome. We just raised $110, just like that. So all of those dollars are going to bring affordable off-grid solar to homes in Navajo Nation that didn't have power before, and that's fucking amazing. And so the solutions are here. The leadership is here. It's just a matter of looking to the front lines, looking at those communities that are closest to the problem because they're the fastest to the solution. Right. Tell us, actually with Native Renewables, with Wahala in the Navajo Nation, they do the thing where they deliver those solar packs that just charge cell phones, right? So people can just be in touch with emergency information they need to know, their friends. How do we know how much each one of those cost? I should have come with these numbers. We will bring them back. We got to find out because oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we just got another 20 from ETH in the Anonymous. Whoa. Oh shit. Connie Sang, $20, and we just got a $500 anonymous donation, dude. So that, I know, gets at least 2 of the solar lights that allow for an overhead lamp at night. So that's amazing. Oh, that's so great. So thank you. That's amazing. Anonymous. Oh, wow. Let me see. What can I do for you, Anonymous? Hold on, let me...
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Because Wahela's going to come on in the next couple of weeks, right? So she can talk about it a lot as well. But
I love that. Wow,
it's
that
inspiring,
was
and
exciting.
It gives us hope. So include it. I mean, it can't happen unless all of us pay attention and put in some dollars. So I really appreciate that. That's huge.
That's amazing. And then can you tell us about Scope in LA, our third group?
Yes. So Scope in Los Angeles is all about making the jobs. So they look at climate change and see all of the work that has to happen to like deal with flooding. So our stormwater systems and our like parks and green space can actually absorb any flooding and then sustain droughts, and those are all jobs, and they do energy efficiency work and waste management, like just a ton. So that's really their focus. And again, it's at the local level. They're creating these solutions that are really at the front lines of the problem and solving many problems at once. So
you know what I did a Zoom call with them,
with Gloria,
yes, and with St. Panther,
Laura.
Daniela.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was big hometown hero here in the chat and the live stream, and she, oh man, they said so many amazing things. But one of the things they're doing right now, which is amazing, is the form of COVID mutual aid they're doing. Is they're like calling people in their neighborhood. They're going door to door and just knocking on people's doors and saying, "Are you okay?" They're just checking on people. I was like, man, I mean, it's obviously sad that we don't just have, that's just not a part of what our government does. But you know what? It's amazing that people like that are doing the jobs that they do, and that you folks are donating to them tonight. This is awesome.
Yeah, and there are, Scope is kind of the best in the business at the community organizing game, at really knowing who is in the community, who's the most vulnerable, checking on people. There's a high level of trust.
Right.
And there are dozens of organizations across the country. It's really why the Solutions Project invests in those leaders, is because they know each other. They know their neighbors. They work together and take care of each other. No one's coming in to save us. We have to get us,
We got to do it. Well, I'm so glad that you came through. You know what? As I'm saying goodbye to you, we just got another $20 donation. Dustin.
Nice. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Dustin. I wish I had better music for you, but you know, this is a music show. I should have it together. I'm going to make some more songs. Sarah, thank you so much for coming on. It's awesome to have you. And maybe we'll have you come in on the big finale night. We'll check back in with you.
Fun.
Yeah.
See if I can bring some guests.
Yes, let's do it. Okay, good to see you.
Thank
and
you
I'll.
All. That was amazing. That was almost $1,000 right there.
I know.
$50,
dude.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Sarah. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Ty, we're raising money. Oh man, I gotta get some better songs. I gotta embarrass myself in front of Jim James. I like this one. I think I'm gonna keep that one. That one's nice. Oh man, my next guest is one of my all-time heroes. He is responsible for making one of my favorite albums ever. Top 10 albums ever. He's a lead singer and songwriter, guitarist, etc. of a band called My Morning Jacket. And he is one of the featured vocalists on the song Us, How Sweet It Was. Working with him throughout this pandemic was one of the great joys of my life, and one of the only things, frankly, that brought me joy throughout this terrible, nasty, strange time. I'm going to bring him out right now. We're going to talk about a lot of things, get some questions ready. This is the one and only Yim Yames. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Dude, you're I got to be honest, the warm light when we did the sound check and I saw your warm light, I was like, I'm doing a Christmas beer for the show tonight.
Nice.
It's just it's a very very festive energy. So you're in Kentucky, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Nice. Whereabouts exactly?
I'm in Louisville, Kentucky.
Right
and
there.
My secret to warm light is warm LED bulbs. They make LED bulbs now that have a soft orange light. They're great.
That's what we like. What? Because they outlawed the non-LED ones, right? Or those became illegal? Outlaw sounds so intense, but
I don't know.
like a little bulb with like a 6-shooter and spurs. No, but okay, so you're back in Louisville hanging. This is where the band originated, right?
Yep.
Nice. And you guys just put out a record.
We did indeed.
Man, dude. How'd it feel to get that out? These are not, as I understand, not recordings you made last week. This is like a continuation of a story. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the second half of our last album, which was called The Waterfall. This is shockingly called Waterfall 2. And it's a sequel to The Waterfall. Action-packed, a lot of drama, a lot of action.
Love it.
No, it's funny because when we made The Waterfall, we recorded so much. Originally, it was going to be a triple album or a quadruple album.
Oh,
or whatever.
my God.
But then we thought about it and talked about it, and we just thought it would be too much. So we shelved the other half, and then, it probably wouldn't have even ended up coming out if it weren't for the pandemic, because we already were working on a new record, and we're set to keep going down a new path. But, obviously the pandemic stopped that for everybody, and I just came across one of the songs while I was taking a walk one day. I heard one of the songs on shuffle, and I just remembered that we had this whole record that we loved, that we could, that I felt like that was a way we could take control of our lives and do something cool when we felt like we had lost a lot of control because we couldn't, we couldn't play live shows anymore. There's so many things we can't do, but I felt like this was something we could do. So.
Right. Something that I talk to my artists that are on my label about often, obviously everybody feels frozen to some degree right now, whether you are in a creative job or not. But the thing that I talk to my artists a lot about is that, like, I don't know if I would full on use the word obligation, but we have some role in taking care of our fans too. This is the way I like to think about it sometimes. Like, even though some people may say, okay, maybe it's too soon to put something out, or it's this or it's that, there are so many people out there that when you guys say, hey, we're going to drop The Waterfall 2, those people could be in the middle of a really, really hard time, a really hard day, hard week, hard month, whatever it is. And I like to think of it as you're also looking out for your people a little bit when you, at least that's what I tell the artists on my label. I say, don't overthink it. If you have something to say, your fans want to hear from you now. Everybody can use a little light.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just always hope the music is a source of joy to people. Yeah, because that's what it is to me. That's what music is to me. So yeah, I mean, if people are fans of what we do, yeah, I just hope it brings joy to the world. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, this process of making the song that we did together with Duendita, I mean, to me, that really just perfectly exemplified something that was just joy based for me as getting to collaborate with you on it. That I think we started working on it in, I want to say April. So Jamie Soretta connected us, of course. So probably
Yep.
maybe April, May, something like that.
Sounds about right.
That was a really tough couple months. I mean, it's
Brutal.
still, still tough, but I feel like that for me at least was when the amount of hope that I had was at its lowest,
Yeah, me too. Me too.
just didn't
Yeah, it was
see where,
terrible.
yeah, terrible. It was nasty. And, I've talked to you about this a little bit, how I've been a big fan of the band for a long time. But once I had one of these live streams where a song that I made on air just broke me down, and I literally cried in front of everybody. It was super intense. And that was the really what kicked off the process of making this album. And then when we got connected, that had happened a few weeks previous. And the process, like I said, you got to keep in mind, I'm a big fan of the band. And I'm like, wow, I'm talking to Jim. We're going to work on this tune together. And I've told this to a few people now, but going through making that song together, not just with you, but a few other songs I did with other artists around this time, it's really the only thing I had to look forward to. It's the only thing in the middle of one of those nasty days, getting like a, hey dude, here's another pass of the bridge or whatever, take me out of it for a fucking 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask what making this tune was like for you and just creating in general for the last few months.
Yeah, it was so beautiful because that's the thing. It's like music for me is where we transcend reality, and it's not that we're even trying to escape reality, but sometimes you kind of are. I mean, sometimes when life is so sad and so difficult, we all have ways we try to escape, some of them unhealthy and some of them healthy.
Yeah.
And music is one of the best. Music is one of the greatest ways to escape. And so yeah, when you started sending me just little pieces and parts to try and see if we could get something going, that particular part just hit me in such an emotional way. And I remember one way I kind of work with things is like, I loved the part, and so I put it on loop for a while, and just put my headphones on and turned the mic on and just started la 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 and blah 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 and singing to it.
Right.
And it made me so emotional. It was such a beautiful sound, and I loved the chords and stuff. And it was funny because I think we laughed about this before, but I had misunderstood what you were wanting, and I thought you were wanting a song like directly, literally about COVID. So I don't know if you remember that. The first lyrics I sent were like literally like about COVID and staying 6 feet away. And
but I didn't have my mask on.
Totally, yeah, totally. So that was really funny.
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. I mean, so something that was really great about our process, and I was surprised that wasn't even exclusive to our process. Everybody I worked with on this album, I was so surprised how much people were down to just sort of like chop it up and like workshop things, and just being reminded that we're all at home. Most of us to some degree are feeling lonely a bit or missing our people, and just having a good time, kind of being like shooting the shit, trying things.
Totally.
Of course, in the middle of all this process, I, at the same time, reached out in a different way on my social media, trying to dig up some stories from people that were dealing with the same thing that would maybe result in like music video, who knows what. And I got the story from Chore, the offshore sailor. And when I read her story, I was like, oh my God, this is the video. This is the video for our song. Just the waves and those chords in your voice. I wanted to ask you about the first time you saw the video, how you felt about it. I think I just sent it to you like, it's coming out tomorrow. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But what did you think?
Yeah, it made me really emotional. You know, once the song took its shape and became what it was, and then once I saw the video with it, because for me, I mean, that in so many ways, not necessarily that extreme, because that story of being at sea and how extreme it got. I've never had it quite that extreme, but in so many ways, that's the life of a touring musician, you know, and
Oh,
especially
man.
when you're in a relationship, it's brutal sometimes. You know, you're gone for months and you're trying to like hold on and you're trying to keep in touch, and it's just like it is brutal. So that I really related to that, and I really related to it. Made me too think about just how so often, unfortunately, love is out of our control, and no matter if we want to, you know, if a relationship is ending and you don't want it to end but it has to end, and I've keep feeling that parallel with the COVID crisis, about how a lot of this feels so out of our control and we feel so helpless about it, and you know, we don't want it to be happening. We don't want this to be happening right now. Nobody does, but it's
Nobody does.
happening, and
Mhm.
it is fucking happening, and you can't change it. You know, so many things we can't do about it. So we've got a choice. We can either stay unhappy about what we can't change, or we can try and be grateful about what we can do and what we can create. And again, I think that's where music comes in. That's something we can control. You know, as artists we can, but also as listeners. You know, as people. You know, people who don't play music or who don't create music, they still can create the feeling they want to create with music. And I think that's one of the things that will get us all through this.
Man, 100%. I mean, the just the little sort of community that has popped up on this live stream I've been doing. I started this, you know, like every knucklehead in the music business. I was like, oh yeah, pandemic live stream, got it, you know. But I'm 37 in here, and the people who have stuck with us are, and also to everybody, all the folks in the chat, if you guys have any questions, we already have some people dropping some interesting stuff in here. If you guys have any questions, please pop them in now. But I mean, that was kind of the idea. I think for me, for this album, it started to really cauterize when we finished this song, because I was like, okay, like you were dealing with one kind of pain, I was dealing with a different kind of pain, or maybe pain through a different lens. We have the story of the offshore sailor. The thing at the end of the day is that you were separated from each other. We can't be close. We can't be physically close. And what I wanted to do with the album, and this kind of same thing that's happened with this live stream, has been like trying to create a place, even if it's, in your words, to use your words, transcending a non-physical place where we can sort of come together as a community, you know, share the bad, the dark days, the bad nights, and all the good stuff. I think that's sort of, as musicians, our duty to both reflect the times and then also hold space for our people, you know. And man, you really did that for me while we were working on that song.
Same to you. That was so fun. It really was such a bright spot of you know, working together, because that's a new thing. We've never worked together before, but also just enjoying your friendship. You know, just enjoying getting to know you as a person. You know, that to me is one of the greatest joys about music is when you get to know somebody as a friend, you know, as a person. That's one of the best parts about it.
I totally agree. I've said this a couple times now. It's like, I feel like music is just, for me, sort of the means to that end, which is like a people thing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was oh man, I was reminded right before we connected for the first time that you and the band were one of the first groups to bring Lizzo out to open for you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if many people know that. Tell us about your first time seeing her and what you thought.
Man, I mean, she is just so amazing. You know, it's like seeing it's so elemental. Her power, you know, is such a force of nature, you know. And I just remember we were all just like, wow, you know, just like, you know, it's cliche to say like, I know that there's a bright future ahead, you know, but it's like you just had that feeling, you know, when we saw her, it's just like it was insane. And you know, I just like to see all of the success. I think I told you this. It's just nice to see somebody who actually deserves it get it for once. You know, it's just like there's so many different variations of success. You know, I mean, success is a strange topic, but it's just so cool. It's just so cool, man. I just feel so proud of her and you, and it's so awesome.
Oh man, thank you so much. Well, we have a couple questions rolling in. Let's see. We have Claire Rudolph says, at Jim James, you mentioned My Morning Jacket was heading down another path before the pandemic hit. Could you say more about that?
Yeah, well, so we had been on hiatus for a few years. I was pretty burnt out from touring and just didn't know what was next for me. So we'd been on a hiatus, and then we played 4 shows in 2019 that were just really beautiful for us, and it really woke me up, and really made us realize how much we love playing together and being together. So those shows really woke us up, and we went into the studio and recorded tons of music, you know, and started making another record. And we're all fired up. We had all tour dates planned, and then of course COVID hit and shut all that down. So we were kind of like a deflated balloon, because we were all like stoked to get back on the horse and start riding again, and then we couldn't. But then it was so beautiful that I just like found these Waterfall 2 songs, because I found them and like fell in love with them again. And I sent everybody an email, and I was like, wait a minute, this is something we can do that will. And it was so beautiful, because it brought us back together as a band, reminiscing and listening to all these songs and sequencing the album, and you know, and hopefully and I think it made us feel connected to our listeners again too. And I think that's felt, everybody who's a fan of the band I've heard that a lot from a lot of people, just that just feels good to kind of have it going again, have the energy flowing.
Oh man, so I also have a rock band that before any pop success, sort of I don't know how you'd classify us. It's a little bit proggy, but at this point it's just sort of like a hard rock thing with proggy, little post-punky stuff, little DC stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But so the band is me and my 2 best friends, and we have been defunct since 2008, but we had been low-key working on an album for I think it was about 10 years. It came out last year, and the thing, as we were sort of finishing it up, we were like, oh, this album was really just an excuse to hang out and an excuse for us to get together, to see each other, to go to the practice space and fucking shred as loud as humanly possible. You know, before I let you go, I have to share with you just the most epic anecdote that I've been waiting for the right time, and I think you'll get a kick out of this. It has to do with that band. So it was probably 2007, 2008. You guys must have performed at Coachella right around then. Is that right?
I think so. I'm terrible with time, but yeah, that's probably so.
Time is a flat circle right now, bro. But so I have my band, and at this point, this band is everything. It's like my world, you know. So we had made our like prog rock masterpiece. It didn't do very well, and we're touring and everything, and I think this is a little bit after Z has come out, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like my shit, you know. So so I think you guys are playing Coachella. Maybe you were playing, maybe you were attending, but the point is, I was one of those guys that used to like roll around with like the CD in my pocket in case I see anyone I really like. And I was like, oh shit, it's fucking Jim James. It was in the VIP. I think Roger Waters, maybe? Pink Floyd?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was, yeah, we did. We played right before him, yeah.
Yep. So I was like, it's fucking Jim James. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna give him my CD. I'm gonna give him my CD because I'm interested in this guy producing my band's album. Here it goes. So I cruise up, tap you on the shoulder, and I'm kind of expecting, you know, and you guys are all watching the show, so I'm like, I fucking don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. So I tap you on the shoulder, and not only you turn around, but I feel like your whole band and maybe M Ward. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It's like 5 dudes all go, and I'm like, what's up, guys? And everybody had been like watching the show, so I'm like interrupting. I'm like, hey, and I give my little spiel. See if I can reenact this. I'll do it with my phone. So I pull the CD out. I'm like, I really like the band, and I just want to see. And I start to like extend my CD to you, and I realize that you basically like, you know, you're watching the show, you're probably holding a beer or something, and mid pitch, I literally recoil my CD like, but you probably don't have anywhere to put it. I don't think it'd fit in your pocket or whatever. So, and I just reel it off.
Oh man.
But you know what was so great? Because I was the kind of kid who I would always, if I saw somebody whose music I loved, I would do that. And I got rejected pretty hard by some people over the years. And you have proven true to be the guy today that you were that night. You put your hand on my shoulder and you were like, man, thanks for coming up and saying hi. That was super cool. And I was like, yeah, dude, awesome. So I didn't get to give you my CD, but I was like, that's a fucking chill guy, and I hope we work together someday. And
Oh man.
here we
That's
are.
Awesome. That's awesome. Isn't it wild to think of a CD even existing? Like you had a CD, you know, like nowadays you'd be like, check out my my link, you know, on this, check out my SoundCloud or whatever.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. No, I had a what was there, like the Digipack, like it was like a 5-panel bulky ass. You know, in case you want to check out the lyrics, you know, and you know, just read about our whole vibe.
Yeah, who knows what dimension I was in during that too. I remember that Roger Waters show was insane.
That was like with the fucking pig blimp or some shit. Does that sound right?
Well, yeah, I mean the pig blimp, but then the 2 World War II fighter planes flew over the crowd and dropped.
Right.
I mean, just like, I mean, that show was just like unbelievable.
Unfucking believable, dude. Well, I am so stoked that you came through again. It's been an honor working with you. You know, we got some more shit to finish, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time in Kentucky.
I will.
Thank you so much. People in the chat are stoked. Everyone's waving. They got more questions, but I'm going to check in with them later. Bro, thank you so much, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Peace.
See ya. Peace.
Oh, wait. Sorry. We've got like so many donations, and I just didn't want to. Okay, let me scroll back up and give everybody their props. Let me just let this music roll here. I don't know if it's the same anonymous, but anonymous donating $250 to the Solutions Project. Closed Cap donating $20. Let's see if I can do I'll do a custom melody. Anonymous came back with another $250. That's a little high pitch. Let me try that again. Wow. I mean, he and I have been working on the song, going back and forth, but I was still pretty nervous to have him on, so I'm glad that that went smooth. I can drink this beer now. Okay. You guys love fucking party. Okay. Oh, sorry, Claire. Woke up your puppy. I won't go that high again. That's maybe still too high. This is the best. Like, donating money to a grassroots organization, that's the fucking music. It's the worst. Okay. We are going to do something super fun tonight. We've already had fun. Sorry, I keep burping. I hate all this burping, but it's just what's happening. Sorry. So you guys remember a few weeks ago, you guys all know each other. Alex Frieden did his now legendary remix of Real Magic, the experimental remix, where we got to meet so many of his lovely friends. Another anonymous $30 donation. Bam! I love that on that chord. I also keep picturing that it's like Anonymous, the hacktivist collective, making donations, which would be super tight. But it's just an anonymous person or persons. So, yeah, we got to meet Alex's lovely cast of friends that worked on the song. It was awesome. And one of whom was a musician named Abdullah Siddiqui, based in Pakistan. And I thought it'd be cool to check out Abdullah's music, and I did, and it's really, really, really great. I never worked with anybody from Pakistan before, and thought it might be interesting to reach out and see about remixing a song. I thought it'd be fun. That's it. Simple as that. Thought it'd be fun. So I listened to Abdullah's music, and I picked one which might still be his newest single, featuring a singer named Zoe. Abdullah, if you're in the chat, please say what's up. Let's listen to the song. I already forgot the name. On Our Way? What is it? Where is I have it in my files here. On Our Own. I'm going to remix this without adding any music. I'm only with the stems. I'm going to do a remix. I think it's going to be super cool. So this is Abdullah Siddiqui from Pakistan, On Our Own, featuring Zoe. Let's just do a listen down to the song as it is.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement.
chorus.
Bulletproof just like a diamond.
This is a verse, I think.
I'm like the moon on the horizon. Another renegade rising.
Great voice.
But can you feel me now? Can you feel me now? While we are here on our own, street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. When you leave me burning out here on my own. Feel like a running. When your blood is a pumping. Ooh, feels so good.
Sounds like a second verse.
When the fight's begun, all your nightmares gonna feel so good. Stop and stay a while. Look both sides, but cross those lines.
That's the cool section.
Free out in the wild, I'll surrender all that I decide. You don't get to hold me down. You don't get to hold me down. Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Lovely. Lovely, Abdullah. This is so good. The melodies and the chords. It's like this amazing.
Rising,
Every time you hit that chord with a melody,
rising, another renegade rising.
great voice too, man. Okay, so let's get into it. I think so. The first thing that I thought would be fun with this one was to double time the drums. Cool. That's something we're gonna do. This obviously, this is insane. I heard this. Oh, what's up, Owen Rouser? I heard that and was like, let's go, my guy. So let's start with getting. So like I said, I'm gonna do this remix only with things already inside the track. I'm not gonna add anything to it. So I like this clap. It's got a little, it's a little soft. It's got this little softness ahead of it. See that? I'm gonna cut that off, make it a little snappier. I'll lose that. Yeah, I feel like this is almost like a Miami bass. Mm-hmm. I like that little hi-hat air we're getting. So let me really quickly also see if I can make that kick a little heavier with a little Pro Tools magic. I'm going to let's see. Let's just filter it down. Can we get a loop? For the love of God. Get some punch still. Gonna throw my favorite plugin ever at it, the SPL Transient Designer. Shorten it a little bit. One more knock. And you know what? Why don't we actually give the hi-hat its own track as well? Yeah. Another renegade. Sick. Huh. Wow, wow. It's kind of cool. A little wow, wow. Maybe I'll do just the RC20 for starters. Let's see if we... Yeah. Maybe even more of a filter on this. Push the filter a little to get that okay. All right. Hey. Can we? I just have been waiting for this all week. Hold on. Let me find which one it is. This one, and there's also... we'll try both. Which of these is going to pop off with the drum groove? I mean, that's amazing. That might be it. Let's see what this other one sounds like. Woo, I love that too. Damn, that's both dope. Let's hear what they both sound like with the progression. Oh, there's... Abdullah, was that on purpose? The being in key? Maybe... Okay, I was going to busy up the drums, but I'm not going to busy up the drums yet. Not yet. This is so rad. Okay, so we'll make the drums just this simple little loop for now. Let's see. I think there's a arrangement thing. So what I want to do is get to... What's that other part that is nuts? If you guys know me, you know I was drawn to that shit right off the bat. That's so great. So great. Okay. Could we start with his verse?
I'm feeling ready. Oh, I'm feeling ready for the sirens. I'm bulletproof just like a diamond.
I think we can start with the verse.
I'm like the moon on the horizon. Another renegade arising.
He goes to a pre here.
But can you feel me now?
Oh, he goes to that. Right. Can you feel me now?
Are we out here or not?
Can you feel me now? Tricky because I want to have the "Can you feel me now" going into street lights on the.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Want to step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights.
Maybe. Let me listen one more time.
But can you feel me now?
Building.
Oh,
Is there another sample?
but can
What was that? Oh wow. Oh, this is so cool.
But can you feel me now? Oh.
Street lights on the pavement. So the question is when I heard the very, 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 very first time I heard this, I thought this part was the chorus.
I'm feeling ready for the sirens. I'm bulletproof just like a diamond.
Maybe we could put this. We could lose "Can You Feel Me Now."
I'm like the moon on the horizon. Another renegade arising.
Like this.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the.
Abdullah, do I have your permission to try this? Because I think it could be interesting. Yeah, I think that might be the thing. So I'm going to, let me just kind of grab everything here and scoot it out a decent amount so that I can make room for my idea.
Oh, I'm feeling.
Okay. Yes, exactly, Sarah. That is not the chorus. The chorus is "Street lights on the pavement."
Oh,
So I'm going to try. Let's see, what is that? 24 bars? 16 bars, right.
but can you feel me now?
I know we'll have a place for "Can You Feel Me Now." I know it.
Oh, I'm feeling ready for the sirens. I'm bulletproof just like a diamond. I'm like the moon on the horizon.
It's moody.
Another renegade arising. Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase.
That's tight. I realized I deleted my drums when I was moving this around. Oh, my bad. Let me just put these guys elsewhere for a second. Okay, I think that felt like it had potential to me. 16. Oops.
I'm feeling ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this first. I kind of do this a lot where I'll like sing it out in my head a little bit, like sing the arrangement out. Came up with the concept and co-wrote it with Zoe, who sings on the track too. Yep, you did a great job. Let's start here.
I'm feeling ready for the sirens. I'm bulletproof just like a diamond. I'm like the moon on the horizon. Another renegade rising. Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Yep. So then that's where you drop the, what's that great sample? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, street lights.
Oh, that shit is so hard. It's crazy. So we got to drop all the pretty stuff out here for a second. Yeah. Maybe.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment.
Just heard something else.
I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
And that's where you drop the 1, 2, 3, boom, bugga, boom, boom. That's so sick. So maybe you could start it with the hook. Chords. Yeah. Okay, so I was wrong about starting with the verse. We'll come back to that. I'll find that. Might be making a little bit of a mess here, but I'll figure it out.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement.
So let's start with where's my guy? Where's my guy? Is it this one? No. A dog barking somewhere. So I want to start with that. I'm going to introduce it, and it's going to be super fresh when chords start coming in, and then when chords go away. For example. Sorry. And let's start that a little bit later. Bring all these guys over here. You're sick, dude.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price. Liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. I think we might. How would I do if I'm kind of doing a remix? There's like this big drop. There's an intro. We're not going to need as much like vocal song information. I'm trying to think if I want to just drop straight to her hook and then use, I mean, I think my favorite like vocal part of the tune actually is this thing.
I'm feeling ready for the sirens.
But it kind of always felt like a bridge to me. Wonder how it'd feel to.
But can you feel me now?
Oh, we gotta drop Can You Feel Me Now in here.
Part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Should we try the whole progression? Let's see. Hard to say about the whole progression thing. I'm trying to think. I mean, Abdullah, if you're still with us, let us know what you think about if we're starting with the hook here. I feel like we need something with like more juice. We have the drums. Do we want to just drop in your, and we can see how it sounds with drums. That's actually really cool. Yeah, then we can go into her hook. Okay, great. Great. So let's see when we want him to drop in on this verse.
I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Tabla's here. Yeah, verse starts there for sure.
Leave me burning out here on my own.
I'm feeling that. So, let's see, it's going to be a little bit. And let's see, how am I going to do this? 4 of those reps, and then we're dropping the verse in here. Where does she start? Okay. That's where she's starting, is at bar 81. And I want his verse to start at bar 69. It's 12 bar length. I think his verse might be 16. Can you feel me now? Yeah, it is 16. Okay, cool. So, we gotta just, what is it, 69? We gotta just add 4 more bars to this space. Put them here. Don't worry, I'll clean it all up. I promise you this. Okay. Let's take all Abdullah's vocals. We'll just grab all this to be safe, and then we're going to drop it in here, bar 69. This should line up pretty well.
I'm feeling ready for the siren.
That's not where I wanted that. Tablas. Awesome. That's a little. That's supposed to be there.
I'm feeling ready for the sirens.
Great.
Sirens. I'm bulletproof just like a diamond.
Get the drums going. Also, I was thinking about a really cool. Kick up a little bit.
Another renegade rising.
Could drop that out a little sooner. I want to also, this sub, I want to push this a little bit. I don't love the attack on it. A personal thing, personal preference. It's all up there. We can just go cut this. I think it'd be fun to blow it out a little bit. Just a little. Sometimes you can push it and then just filter it again. It's pretty cool. Let's see how this is doing. Yeah. Okay, let's do a listen, see where we're at. I think we're getting close. Is the song ever going to start? What am I doing? Hey, let me put a start marker here. Thanks, Molly. Mondays, no, just Thursdays until the album drops on August 28th.
Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Want to step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Oh, my bad. It's got to be way harder when it drops. What note is that? That's a pretty high sub. F sharp. What does it sound like? Is that too low? Yeah, it's too low, guy. That's fine. But I will say, you guys want to see my trick? I'm going to do my famous trick. Turning down everything. We'll do 4 dBs. Right. We're not killing our master bus. I'm just going to turn the things I want to turn up back up like this. And the sub. How does that feel? Better. I feel like this might need a little side chain. Let's just send a quick side chain to that. Oh, I don't have my IOs set up right. Let me do that real quick. I want to bore you with my making some new mono bus paths in the middle of a damn live stream. Huh? Okay, that's better. That sounds so sick. I wonder if the sub would appreciate that. Ah. A little bit on here too. Hi-hats aren't necessary yet. So let's lose them for a minute. They will be, but not yet.
Midnight chase, there's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
So good. Need to fill. Figure out how to bridge that. That space is funky with funky to... I don't know if it's going to feel weird to like do an odd number of bars. See what I'm talking about. Tell me if you guys think this feels weird.
I'm feeling ready for the siren.
Yeah, that's weird. Sorry, I made the decision for us. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm feeling ready for the siren.
Great once it starts, but that space I don't love.
I'm feeling ready for the siren.
I'll think about it.
Bulletproof just like a diamond.
This could come in the verse.
I'm like the moon on the horizon. Another renegade rising. But can you feel me now?
Ooh.
Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price. Liberation is a payment.
We just drop back into the
Run
shit.
home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. When you leave me burning out here on my feet like a running. When your blood is a pumping. Ooh, feel
I don't know if I want to do that verse there, if I want to just hit the drop again, bro. Yeah, go to the club, perm.
when the fight's begun. Stop and stay a while.
I love this part, though. This part she has.
Stop and stay a while. Look both sides, but cross those lines.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I want to do, which is. So we'll start with. The same drop, then I'll give it some new flavors in a minute.
Presence is the price, liberation is a payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. When you leave me burning out here on my phone.
Yeah. Bop, bop, boom. Hi-hats should be in the second time.
Feel like a running.
Cool. And then can I just skip straight to her?
Stop and stay. Stop and stay.
Love this part.
Look both sides, but cross those lines.
I'm gonna try that. I'm sorry, Abdullah, if I'm going off the deep end here. But I'm out here on my own, bro.
Stop and stay. Stop and stay a while. Look both sides, but cross those lines. Stop and stay a while.
Let's find it. Yep.
Stop and stay a while. Look, feels so good.
Wait, could we?
It's begun.
Maybe we can have a reverse over this jam.
Part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Let's see.
When the fight's begun.
Hey.
All your nightmares
And then we can switch the bass chord. Right. Right.
Lights begun. All your nightmares gone. Ooh, feels so good. Stop and stay a while. Look both sides, but cross those
Yeah, I might drop the drums out here. Let's see.
Free out in the wild. I'll surrender all that I decide. You don't get to hold me down.
I love this part.
You don't get to hold me down. Are we out here on our own? Street lights on the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow.
So where do we hit that last chorus? Maybe we save these guys. Oh, I like that filtered one. Nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Abdullah. I can put that in there.
When the fight's begun, all your nightmares gone. Ooh, leave me burning out here on my own.
Is that cool? I'm not sure if it's better than, but we might need it here for her part.
Leave me burning out here on my own.
Effects on that?
When the fight's begun,
Cool. So I want to try. Feels so good. Maybe I can condense this.
stop and stay a while. Look both sides, but cross those lines.
Just drop straight to.
Hold me down. You don't get to hold me down. Are we out here on our own? Street lights on
Yeah.
the pavement. Wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own.
Yeah, that's basically it. Cool, we're done. Maybe like a. Get that. Yeah, we'll do like that. Maybe we'll do this filtered one.
Leave me burning out here on my own.
Like, that's not quite. Boom, boom.
Leave me burning out here on my own. Leave me burning out here on my own.
What is that? I don't know. Is it? Pop, boom, boom. Maybe that. Transitions are important, right? Could be as simple as that. Keep the tabla going. Cool. let's see. Did I get to reverse? I never did that. I want to do a few reverse cymbals with his reverse sound here.
Me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own. Burning out here on my own. Burning out here on my own. Street lights on the pavement.
Okay. So, Anonymous donated 20. 20 fucking big ones. Yeah. 20 big ones. Sorry about that. Thank you, Anonymous, for your generous donation. All right. This might be it. Abdullah, Zoe, On Our Own, great song, remixed using nothing but the materials provided. I'm going to try... Oh, Zoe's in the chat. Hi. Thanks. Zoe, I was going to apologize for shortening your verse, but I also shortened Abdullah's verse, so everybody's... No one is safe. Sorry. But I think it sounds great. I actually haven't done a listen down all the way through, so I don't know if this is going to be crazy, but I'll do a little live arranging. It might be it. We'll see.
On the pavement, wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is the price, liberation is the payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks when you leave me burning out here on my own. On the pavement, wanna step out of the shadow of containment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own? Street lights on the pavement. Presence is a price, liberation is a payment. I run home on a midnight chase. There's not a part of me that breaks. Can you leave me burning out here on my own?
Come on, Zoe.
When the fight's begun, all your nightmares gone.
Great work, guys. Great song. I'll bounce a wave. 24-48. And maybe we can do something with it. Thanks everybody for coming through tonight. What a good night, huh? What an amazing night. Jim James from My Morning Jacket, Sarah Shanley Hope from the Solutions Project, and a remix of Abdullah Siddiqui from Pakistan. My first time working with an artist from Pakistan. Met only because of this show, because Alexander Frieden made a song that had him on it. I checked that. It's all, it would not have happened in any other world besides this. Thank you guys for coming. I'll see you next time. Thursday. We got some big stars coming through Thursday. And a new song. So don't miss Thursday night. Next week.
I'm feeling ready for the sirens.
Thank you for your donations.